Tassa
bhagavato
bhagavato
arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Okay, we can do this one. All right. I'm not good in chanting, I tell you, but we can just do some little bit chanting. Okay. Ayam ko me kayo udam padatala ado kesa mataka tacho pariyanto Puranana pakarasa asuchino. This chanting is just say the body from the soles, from the onwards, from the sole of the feet, from the crown of the head downwards, surrounded by tacha, the skin, and then filled with the various sorts of impurity. So now this is nice to chant here. Ati imasmin kaye kesa loma naka danta tacho mansa naro ati mijam wakam hadayam yakanam kilomakam pipakam papasam antagunam udariyam kalisam matalukam pitam seham pupo lohitam sedo medo asu wasa kelo singanika lasika mutam. Okay, then repeat the same thing. All right. So it's a very brief chanting, but it's talking about 32 body parts. But there's one question here is you don't find much of them in the 28 rupas. In the 28 rupas, you don't see the kesa, loma, naka, danta, tacho. Okay. So do you think there's a different opinion here between the sutta and Abhidhamma? Okay, in the 28 rupas, you don't see the kesa, loma, daka, but you can see all these belong to earth elements. All this because there are lots of solidity in there. So out of 20 belong to earth element and 12, even though it's different item like pitam, seham, pupo, lohitam, sedo, medo, asu, wasa. All this because they have a lot of watery element, which is cohesion and flowing. So that's why they are grouped under the water element. That's why from the Sutanta viewpoint, these are individual body parts. But from Abhidhamma viewpoint, all these 21 to 32, you group them as water. All right, like 4 elements, we have the water elements. So that's why we have different aspect of things. Not just look at from the aspect of Abhidhamma is one thing, from the aspect of Sutanta is one thing. So if we know how to see from different aspects, then we don't get confused. But if you just start with the idea, oh, Sutta is always like this, then Abhidhamma is incorrect. Or Abhidhamma is like this, Sutta is not incorrect, then you get very confused. So if your mind can be open to all possibilities, then when you recite the Sutta like this, oh, okay, we had 20 body parts belong to earth, then 12 belong to water elements, and then we also got fire, and then we also got wind, then there's no uh, contradiction. Okay, so later we will do more discussion. So I like to go through the text first. Okay, brother Ko says Sutta is the text, Abhidhamma is ultimate reality. Yes, okay. Now we already finished the Bhava. Okay, Hadaya. So later we will discussion on this, which is said in the blood of the heart. If you read the books, okay, I hope you all start to read the Abhidhamma book, In the Bhikkhu Bodhi book, you don't see much about this Hadaya Watu. Okay. But when you open this Abhidhamma, Handbook of Abhidhamma, lecture number 2, the version 2, on the heart base, Hadayawatu, you will see page 2290, 291, okay, and then a lot. So the Handbook of Abhidhamma give lots of information. I hope some of you managed to read already. And all these depends on commentary, say, where is the Hadayawatu, right? Because actually this book explain again the CMA. CMA is Comprehensive Manual of Abhidhamma, because in the Comprehensive Abhidhamma, you already mentioned that it depends on the blood inside the heart. So this Handbook of Abhidhamma re-explain again. So they give lots of information here. So I will not read all because it's a lot, and some you will not understand if you are very new to Abhidhamma. Okay, so we go back to my notes here. So we finished this one. Jivita, we already finished. Jivita is something, the life faculty, which keep the other material alive. You also maintain itself and maintain others as well, all right? So we have another one called Nama Jivita, which you will see in the Nama side. Aha is anything we eat. Okay, so we finished this one. And all these are category. Not so important, but is if you really want to study in detail, you have to study also. Now today we will start on this paricheta. So before that, let's me go for the. So remember, I have done a small table. You might find in all the Abhidhamma book, you will have this kind of table. All right, so we already finished the group number 6, and we start from this. So actually today is actually very easy. We only got a few of them left. Number 7, paricheda. All right, so the pronunciation for those who are not familiar with Pali is paricheda. Long ear cheda. It's like limiting. With the, if you study Pali, the root is chid, C-H-I-D, like chindati, cut off. It's limiting because later the explanation will give is limiting between one material group with another material group. It actually means space, right? In English, space. In Pali called agasa. Space, agasa, paricheda, agasa, same thing. So the number 8, win, nya, all right? So when you see this one, when you see this one in Pali, you pronounce as ny, all right? Nya. So if you see like this, you pronounce it ng, like sing, I sing a song, sing, they sing. So this one with a tar on the top, we call it nya. So this one we pronounce it win, nya, vinyati. Okay, vinyati. So paricheda, akasa, vinyati. So vinyati is communicating, how we communicate with people through our body. Like now I communicate with you, I use my hand gesture. So this is a body intimation or body communicating. And then vachi. The English translation is called bodily or vocal intimation. Kaya, vinyati, vachi vinyati. So this very brief is how we're going to communicate with people through our body. Like I use my hand to communicate with you. I show something with my hand, and I use my voice to talk to you so you know what I want to say. So wachi vinyati. So vinyati, kaya vinyati, wachi vinyati. Paricheda, akasa, vinyati, kaya vinyati, wachi vinyati. All right, so number 7, number 8. Now, vikara. Vikara, sometimes, that's why English is has lots of meaning. Sometimes another meaning, we can just simply use the word, even you want to write change. Okay, it's going down already. So make it small. So vikara sometimes it just means that something changed. All right, distinction, mutable, or change vikara. It has 3: lahuta, muduta, kamanyata, with an ny, nya, kamanyata, right? So lahuta, muduta, kamanyata. I will go through this later. I will go to the notes. All right. So now this is just table. It's something like when you find like you have a good weather, you have good food, your body feel light. And then when you have good sleep, your body feels so soft. So all these are a good sign. Lahuta, Muduta, and Kamanyata. Physical adaptability. Like for example, if you find that you go to cold weather, your body is like being frozen, it's not adaptable. But when you go to a place, the weather is good, the food is good, your body feel that soft and gentle, and you can do whatever you want, right? So Lahuta, Muduta, Kamanyata. So we call it tree here. So if you want to remember, it's very easy. 1, 2, 3. All right. 1, 2, 3. And if you, why you got 5 here? Because if you are going to include the vinyati, all right, if you put 2 here, then you got 5. So it will be 1, 2, 5. But we don't put here because these 2 already included in the group number 8. So we just remember 3. So easy. 1, 2, 3. 3 is Lahuta, Muduta, Kamayata. So I will say the Pali again. So I hope you all also can remember the Pali. Because why? When you, especially you go to Abhidhamma class, the teacher will say only Pali, because to them it's very troublesome to remember the English, because the English translation change all the time. Okay, so you have Paricheda, Akasa, Vinyati. Vinyati divided to Kaya Vinyati, Vachi Vinyati. Vikara divided to Lahuta, Muduta, Kamanyata. So 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. Totally you have 6 already. And Lakkhana, characteristic, is the last one. So you got 4. Upachaya, production. It means that beginning where it start to appear, the rupa start to appear. Santati, it continue. Jarata, from the word jara means decay. Anichata, the state of impermanence. So anichata with the ta, for those who learn Pali, ta suffix. So now how to remember this? Remember, if you want the number, just remember 1, 2, 3, 4. When you remember 1, 2, 3, 4, then you remember space is 1, Vinyati is 2, Vikala is 3, Lakkhana is 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you combine all this, you will have 10 At Nibbana Rupa, non-concrete matter. All right? Because compared to the earliest 18, all this is, it's not to say it's a Rupa, real one that you can really kind of like understand or touch. It's changes only. You can see most of the time it's changes or things that occur. Depends on the other things. So the one here you can see is solid. So that's why the 18 is easier. 18 Nibbana Rupa, concretely produced matter, is easier to understand because you can see, and if you tell other people also understand. Okay. All right. So all these are numbers. That's why in Abhidhamma you learn numbers. But if you don't learn numbers, you might not be able to remember all this. So for 28 rupas, you have to remember some Pali and some English and some group also. So I repeat again so you all can follow. So is for these 10 of them, you have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 is space. 2 is vinyati. 3 is vikala. 4 is lakkhana. Right? So you got 1, 2, 3, 4. So now we finish this one, the charts on it. So if we look at the above one, you combine you will 28, right? 18 Nibbana and 10 Anibbana. So remember last time how to remember? You remember you got 4 Mahabhuta, 5 Pasada, then 4. So 4, 5, 4. Pasada, Gochala. Then Bhava is 2. Hadaya is 1. Jivita, Rupa, 1. Ahara is 1. So 18. 18 plus this 18, and you plus the 10, you got 28. Okay. Now, before I go for explanation, just to test your IQ, just to see who is the person can answer this question. Most of the time, we don't have 28 rupas. We only got 27. Anybody want to answer? I want to see who be able to guess. Why is it on most of the time we only got 27? Anybody want to try this answer?
Saya Ji,
Yes, yes. Yes, Simin, you can try, yes.
because the sex only will have one of it.
Yes, okay, good. Yeah, it's correct. Out of this 28, we most of the time only got 27 because the sex, all right, we don't have two unless you are born with two. You know, like I told you, some of you, I think last week some of you didn't care, but last week I read in the internet, some people are born with two sex. So when they are born, they don't know because when they about like 2 months or 3 months or maybe 1 year, the doctors start to cut off one of the sex. So it's turned out to be unfortunate because when the person grew out, she want to be opposite sex, and later she find out that the doctor did operation. So the person was very angry with the doctor. This is true story. So most of the time we will not have two unless you are born with two, right? The rest we will have. Okay, now we already finished the charts. I'm teaching you how to memorize because that's the way I memorize. You know, first I remember the group, I remember numbers, and for in my university, all the students have to memorize this is part of the exam question because the student need to answer the Pali in English. Yeah. Okay, now we go for explanation. Yeah, start from this one. Now remember you are under the Nibbana Rupa, non-concrete. Okay. Non-concrete means that it's not something that you will see. Now, even like this one, Paricheda. It's actually, if you, for those who learn Pali, very easy, Pali, and then you plus the chit, okay, to cut. Like, that's why it's called limiting because it separate the material group, okay, Paricheda. Because most of them, I think some of you are Pali student here, yeah. The space. So this is same with Agasa. Okay, space. This is called, let me change the English here, all right? So this is called Paricheda or Akasa. It's just simply Akasa. It's not just the space inside our body. It's actually because most of the Rupa, when it come out, it don't come out as one, all right? It come out as one group. So it actually the kind of like limiting or separate one material group with another material group. So this is called Kalapa. So this is the first one. So that's why we call it Art Nibbana Rupa, this 18, because this one you cannot, it's not complete. All right. Now, Vinyati. Communicating, or another English translation is intimation. Actually, the meaning intimation means that you try to show. Actually, communicating is I think the first scholar like Bhikkhu Bodhi, they use this one. And then some other scholar, they use communicating. But communicating should be a better translation because it's trying to tell you that vinyati means signifying. The sign of the body and the speech cause your idea to be known to others. That's why they are called vinyati. Vinyati depends on matter, so it's included in matter. So that's why all these are anipana because they are dependent on the matter. So it's included matter. So it's only one top moment. This one you learn later. So kaya vinyati, bodily intimation, or wachi vinyati, vocal imitation, or actually use the word communicating is better. If you have print out, you just write in. Basically, it's talking about how we communicate with others. Communicating, all right? So how we communicate with others, like now, use my hand, I communicate with you. I use my voice, I talk to you. So I'm using my kaya vinyati and I'm using my wachi vinyati at this time to talk to you. And later, when some of you want to answer the question, you also use your wachi vinyati, unmute to talk to me. Okay. Now, vikara. That's why the English had 3 translation: distinction, change, transformation. That's why you have to learn the Pali. It's only one word, vikara. When for those who don't learn Pali, when you see the long A here, you have to pronounce long. Vikala. So you don't read vikala, you pronounce it vikala. Just make it a little bit longer on the word ka. Vikala. All right. It means that you had 3 mentioned just now. How do I remember? Just LMK. If you like the shortcut, remember LMK. La muka or la muka. Or you just remember when we learn, we just recite the Pali again and again until we get it. Lahuta muduta kamanyata. Lahuta muduta kamyata. Lahuta muduta kamyata. So just recite the Pali until you memorize. Lahuta is easy to remember because it starts with L, is lightness, physical lightness. Muduta, you see this in, I think, Karaniya Metta Sutta, where the mind is soft, one of the characteristic for meditator, softness. So you got lightness, softness, adaptability. All right. Kamanyata, nya. The one to mention to you all, this one you pronounce with the nya. Okay. Kamanyata means your body is adaptability. But normally these 3 come together. And if you are going to put the earlier vinyati again, so you got 5, 3 or 5. So 3 plus 2, you got 5. Right. Now, things are changed because of aging. So when you're getting old, you find your body are not so flexible like last time. I think the kamanyata, another word maybe, the best is flexibility, I think. Is better. What is mentioned like this is like when you say the iron bar, when the iron bar is very hard, but when you heat up the iron bar, it becomes very soft. That kind of simile. All right. Because nobody can bend an iron bar when it's very hard. But when you heat up with a 1000 degree, it becomes very soft. Now, our method change due to aging. And you find that condition for the rupa will be food, temperature, and mind. Okay. So 3 of them. And then lakkhana. I think if you have the printout, just put in the IST, okay, characteristic, okay. Lakkhana. Upajaya, Santati, Jarata, Anichata. Initial initial appearance, continuity, decay, impermanence. So in terms of Vipassana, you can think it's like the rupa start to appear, the rupa appear for some time, and then it start to decay and start to disappear. So you can take it like Upajaya is the starting one. All right. Santati and Jarata may be middle one. And then the impermanence is the last one. All right. So you see even the Rupa will have the we call it arising and passing away because of this lakkhana. Okay. So after that, there will be different categories. So before I go for different category for this page on this Art Nibbana, any question here? Any question? Anybody want to ask something about this one?
Sorry,
Yes.
On the four lakkhana,
Yes.
This the first one and the second one has I was told is actually considered as one mind moment only.
Yeah.
That means
Okay.
Upachaya and Santati.
Mm-hmm.
So what I understand is that the Upachaya is the first
Upachaya and
appearance
Santati is you
together
say that this Upachaya and
as one.
Santati is one. Okay.
Yeah, it's only one mind moment.
Yes. Okay. There's also one opinion here. One opinion here. Here is all these are different opinion of how we see things. Okay. All right. Yeah. So this is also another opinion here, because when we say how are you going to see this? Because all this appearing in a very, very fast moment. So normally we cannot see, but we can just think it. Yes, which one may be the first one, which one may be the middle one, which one may be the end one. So you can take it Upajaya and Santati is one moment, and the other one is another moment.
Because
Okay.
there is another explanation that I gather is that Upachaya is the very first moment where Rupa appear.
Yes.
Then after
Okay.
that, subsequent appearance is called Santati.
Okay.
And then only then it start to follow with the Jarata.
You mean different moment, is it? Are you talking about different moment?
It becomes, that means after Santati, then you have Jarata. Or after Upachaya, then you have Jarata.
All right.
For
Because the
first
Lupa actually lasts for 17 mind moment, you
mind
know, right?
moment.
Yeah, all
Yes.
right. So in this 17 mind moment, so which one is Upajaya, which one is Santati, which one is Jarata, which one is Anichata? It depends on the commentator who try to explain, right or not?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
initially,
So out of 17, okay, let's say out of 17 moments for those who study Abhidhamma. So which one you think is Upajaya?
so instead of 17 mind moments, so because every mind moment you can divide into
Yes,
three
yes, yes.
sub mind
Okay.
moments. So total
So
is
right
51
say
sub
yes,
moment.
yes. So it's 17 top moment or
Equal
times
to
3
uh,
equal to 51.
51
Okay.
sub mind moment.
Sub mind moment. Okay. Now, so if like this, so which one is Upajaya? Which one is Santati? So you have to classify by yourself or according to again to commentator. So and also when we learn Abhidhamma, different commentator have different idea. Even like the Hadiah Watu, different commentator were trying to find where is the exact place for the mind, the not the eye consciousness, ear consciousness, the other minds. So is the Hadiah Watu or is it other Rupa? So I would say you can explain in one way or the commentator can explain in one way. But which one is more logic according to the Pali? So that's why according to Pali knowledge, which one is more logic? So Upajaya will be the first one that appear. Santati means it continue. All right. But the question is, how long does it continue? Is it continue to one moment, 2 moment, or is it all this refer to only one thought moment? Okay.
That was
yeah.
that was the
Okay.
way I think initially.
Yes. Okay.
Until I came across that they say Upachaya. That is it. Because, for example, if we say the first Rupa appear,
Yes.
then it will last for 17 mind moment.
Okay. Yes.
But
Okay.
then the
So
second Rupa will also appear
yes.
at the second moment. But the
Yeah.
second Rupa appear is called Santati. It's not called Upachaya. It seems to me the way I interpret.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
But I would say that because we are talking about characteristic of Rupa, it should refer to only one Rupa, not few Rupas. Right?
Okay.
Because if you're talking about one Rupa appear and another Rupa appear, so of course there are relationship between each other. But we want to say if we are talking about Lakkhana, it will be referred to only one Rupa. Then it will be more make sense because all the Rupa will have anicca, right? All the Rupa must arise and pass away. So it's better we refer to one Rupa rather than this Rupa appear, another Rupa appear, another Rupa appear. So which one is Upajaya and Satati? So Lakkhana should refer to only one Rupa.
So
Okay?
if that is the case, okay,
Yeah.
let's look at it. If that is the case on one Rupa, if
Yes.
the first one is initial appearance, okay, then
Okay,
Santati
yes.
is all the
How long?
way before the decay. And decay will happen is also one stop mind moment.
Okay.
I mean, as per the way the chitta is been defined.
Okay. So maybe we can do like that. Okay, so let's say we do like that. Okay, this is Upajaya and it will appear for some time Santati and it start to
49 mind moment,
Jarata.
no?
Yeah, Jarata. And then Anichata means it's already finished, no more. Okay, so we can do like this. Okay, then you have to fit in which one. So maybe this is the one moment. So in between you how many? You have 50 moment.
No, 49.
Okay, 49. All right. Yes. Okay. You have 49. All right. And then after that, you take it as this another one
One mind
moment.
moment.
And then this is outside. Okay, we can take it like this also. Then it makes more sense.
That,
Then
that's what,
anicca will refer to totally disappear. All right. Okay. But this one actually is a little bit earlier for this class, no? This class already just started on this one. Okay. So maybe we leave the discussion until second round. Because
okay,
for me, the Rupa, I want to keep minimum facts like this. Because after the Rupa, I will not do all the whole notes of the Rupa because they are a little bit too detailed for beginners. So after that, I do half of the Rupa, I go for the Chitta and Chittasika. So in future, next year, I will go continue more Rupa. Okay?
Saiji Gui Hua here.
Yeah.
Then that means the one top moment is 3 times. So it means 3 in front, back in 3. Then that means is 51 minus 6 should be 46, right?
No,
Between
51 means, wait, 51 and 1. Yeah,
because there are
51 minus
three
2.
No, the first one should be 3, back 3, right?
Yeah, everything got 3.
First-
Everything got 3. Okay,
So
everything
when
got
the
3.
one top moment got
Yeah,
17.
yeah. Yes.
Then the first
yes.
one got
Okay.
Upadaya.
Everything got 3.
And Bangga.
Yeah.
That means
Okay.
the first one is not number 1, is number 3, is 3, right? Back also 3, right?
No, the whole thing got 3. Even all the 17 top moment got 3.
So
Okay.
the middle 49 should be 46, right?
No. Beginning got 1. He referred to the very first one. He referred to the very first one.
When it rises, it should be rise, stay, and Bangga. Baga.
Yeah.
So it's 3, right?
Yeah.
3 front, 3 back.
Okay, this is also, if you want to put also another interpretation. So that's why it's referred to which interpretation you're talking. But this lakkhana, what is the idea of this lakkhana? Do you know what's the idea of this lakkhana? Okay, so we look at sometimes when we are not sure, so we try to look at this one. All right. So let's look at so what's the meaning of lakkhana? Yeah, all right. Okay, you can read the text yourself here. Decay means maturing. Continuity means occurrence. Production means set out only. So means is continuity. Decay means maturing, means completely break out. All right. So you can read the text like this, and then you try to figure out yourself which is the sub moment. Okay. Or if you read like this, you still not clear, go to another book. Okay. This one is this one. Sorry. All right. Okay. Okay, so here Sammalakkhana, Anipana, Akasa. So it's good if you read this kind of book because they have give you all this Upajaya, Santati, Jarata, Anichata. Right? And some will say Upajaya Santati means for arising. So it's another interpretation here. So the arising method is called Upajaya Santati. Brother Ko, do you see that another idea here?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the way many refer as
Right.
genesis.
Yes. That's why I say different people got different explanation. So he said the commentators try to explain the difference between Upaja and Santati. All right. So Upaja means first arising.
Saji, what I mean is that
I know.
The first moment, actually the Rupa is 17 top moments, right? So one top moments there is arising, passing, arising, stay, and this one.
Yes,
Ubada,
all
Bangga.
the top
Then
moment
that means
they will
3,
be
3. Because
3. Yes.
Brother Paul say is 51, right? So
Yeah,
the
it's
first one
51.
is the one means
Okay, no,
yeah, 3 moment.
49. So 49.
49.
Yeah, everything got the first moment. All the 70 moment got the 3 sub moment. All of them. Okay.
Yes, yes.
All right. So when we got doubts, you can refer to this one. So Upaja and Satati is called the first one. 49 is called middle one. And last one is Anichata. Okay. So when we have doubts, refer to this book. So that's the best way to solve the problem. You know, we forever will be arguing which one is correct one. Okay. Yeah. All right.
Saiji,
Yes. Means that, yeah.
I think I'm very lost.
Yeah, that's why they are asking the advanced question. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. So this question is when you already study the thought moment. Each thought moment have 3 sub moments. It's for those who study before. So for beginners, you will not understand what they are trying to ask me, all right? So we just take it. The lakkhana means that all the rupa will appear, all the rupa will continue, all the rupa will have decay and passing away. But in Vipassana viewpoint, you just think that something will arise is called beginning. Something will last for some time and something will be ending. So it's different interpretation. All right. But we can interpret in whatever we can as long as it follows the Dhamma. Dhamma means that all the rupa must arise and pass away. All the rupa must appear and stay for some time, must disappear. So that is why when you note your abdomen rising, falling, that's why your teacher asks you, because you note the abdomen, you see the abdomen start to arise. It arises for rising for some time and after that disappear. So it's trying to tell you are seeing the lakkhana. Okay, Mingse, do you get it? It's just from theory and practice, that's all.
Okay. Slowly, slowly.
Slowly. Okay, just take it, something appear, something continue, something decay, and something disappear. Impermanence means totally disappear.
Can.
Then
That
you
one
don't.
Like that can.
Right, but like this is enough already. All these numbers, 49 something, is when you already, I would say, go through Abhidhamma at least 2 or 3 rounds. Because for me, when I learn Abhidhamma, I will not be able to digest a lot of information. So during the first round like this, you will pick up some points or some facts that you can digest. So when you have more knowledge, then you go for second round, you pick up more other facts. Okay, so just, if you don't understand this one, just not important. Okay, now we go for category. Now the question is, why do you need to learn the category? So if you notice, I already put one table like this. Do you notice that in Abhidhamma, there are lots of tables? So this is considered a very basic table. But it's enough for you to know what the Ajatika, Watu, Dwara, Indriya, Oralika, Upadina, Asani, Dasana, Gochara. All right. So we are going to study the category. Now the question is, why do you need to study this one? Okay. Why do you need to know about this one? Is it relevant to our life? Yes. If you can apply the knowledge you learn from these charts, this table, this category in your meditation. For example, Dwara. What is Dwara? Dwara means something come in. What is the Dwara? Dwara is a Pali word. In English, door. Dwara means that something coming in and something coming out. So what can come to our lupa? Or which lupa is used as a door? Okay, the answer will be your eye. Eye base is a door because it let the object come in. So that's so if you understand your eye, how you receive the object. So when you see something, when you live in this world, how do you let the object from outside coming in? So that's the function of the door. And what is near, what is it? So the whole explanation will be based on this table. Okay, so all this, start from this page, all right? If you print out, we start from this one. This is from the fundamental Abhidhamma, which is easy. So if you have some doubts, look at the bhikkhu body, like just now, the production, continuity, decay, impermanence. And all these are Pali, which in Myanmar, most of the young novice and then Saile, when they study, this book, they study all the Pali. They memorize the Pali. It's about this is considered as beginning, beginners for the young children here. They have to memorize all this Pali also. Okay. Now, before I go for notes, this one on this page, I did not put in my notes. Which page it is? 4243. If you like, you can copy in your book. Okay. So it's just trying to tell you which rupa is considered as ahetuka, rootless, which is sapachaya, condition, which is sasasawa, subject to tense, with sankata, conditioned, lokiya, mundane, kamavachala, pertaining to sense sphere, anaramana, objectless, and then apahatapam, not to be abandoned. This note is very useful when you study the dukkha tika. In my university, you study dukkha tika in the BA first year. So you will learn the category. This is another category. Okay, so the notes is here. I don't put it here because I don't think it's so important for the meditator. Now, from here is more important. So all these are Pali. For those who learn Pali, it's very easy. You pick out the English translation at the back and then try to figure out which this Pali pasada is one. Okay, sensitive. Sankata is a non. Pancha is five. Vida is kind. Pi also. And Ajatika, internal. Rupa. Okay. And then Ittaram. Others, rest are Bahira, external. So pasada hadaya. Right? That's how you study Pali. So basically, you just need to print out, for those who are very interested in Pali, you print out this book and then try to find the Pali and try to find the English and you study by yourself. Now with your Abhidhamma knowledge, you'll be able to understand some Pali. Okay, so that's how we learn the Pali. Literally by looking at the Pali like this. Now, okay, so look at the first one. Nibbana. Nibbana is a method that is produced by cause. All right. So you got all this number, 18. Totally is 18, like what we say is a produce one, concrete produce. Buddha 4, Pasada 5, Gochara 4, Bhava 2, Hadaya 1, Jivita Ahara. So 18. The others are Anippana. So basically refer to my first chart. What is Nibbana and Apina? Anippana. So the word Nibbana, so it's actually from the word Nippa. With a P. It means that produce, result, accomplish. So it's actually a past participle. Okay. So I just put here so you can just next time study by yourself. From the word pat, nip pat. All right. And then the tak suffix, na suffix. Now, okay, we start from this one. Ajatika bahira. Ajatika means is useful and main part of the body. So what is considered as ajatika means 5 pasada. Or sometimes we use the word internal. So internal means inside. But actually, according to the definition here, is talking about something that useful and main part of body. So only 5 pasada. So if you got 5, the others 23. So 28 minus 5, you got 28 minus 5, you got 23. So means that the others are called bahira. Very easy. Pasada are ajatika. And others are bahira. So this is the charts here. So if you print out, I think it's easier for you to follow, okay? So Nibbana, we already mentioned just now, the concrete one, okay? So ajatika, internal or important part, 5 only. So you got this 5. So totally will be 5. Then Nibbana will be 18. except those non-concrete one. Akasa, Vinyati, Vikala, Kana. So 18. And then Ajatika, internal, or those who are considered very useful to us, important, Pasada, 5. So that's how you get the number 18 and 5. All right. But I think there's another meaning of Ajatika. So sometimes if you have the dictionary, it's better. So another one, Ajatika means personal, inward, all right? So because when we look at our organ, which one we think that it belong to me? You will claim that, oh, the eye belong to me. Because when you see something, you always need to use the eye, the ear, the nose. So this you consider as claim like, I see, I hear, I taste, I touch, it's my body. All right. So that's why the Ajatika also refer to this. Another meaning is personal. All right. So if you want more information, look at this one. Yes. Internal, used in relation technical sense for 5 types of sensitivity. Although other types of material occur between body, only 5 little internal. All right, only these 5 are referring to internal because the Sayadaw Nandamala said this Ajatika refers to something useful or important to us. So you got 5, the others are 23. Bahira, outside. Base, Watu. Okay, or we can look at this one. Okay. So look at this book again. So basically from the fundamental Abhidhamma book, you look at the comprehensive manual of Abhidhamma. Then if you still have some question, look at the handbook of Abhidhamma. Now, Pasada Rupa. So it called Ajatika, internal. Right? Why? The answer given here, because they are very beneficial to us. Because if we do not have eye, ear, nose, we cannot function as human being. We will be a piece of log. They are beneficial, right? So that's why the Ajatika means useful, or you can put the word beneficial. Okay. So by looking at different books of Abhidhamma, we get more facts and more information. Right. So now Watu. So technically the meaning of Watu means base or seat. Watu means is a seat of mind. So where does your mind arise? All right. So you have 5 pasada and 1 hadaya watu. So you got 6. So it's 6 and the other one will be 22. 6 and 22. So 28. The other one we call awatu, means not the seat of the mind, not the base of mind. So okay. So Ajatika, important part, beneficial part. Watu means seat, or basically use a base of mind. So your sense organ will be base for the eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, consciousness. Hadaya watu, maybe the word watu here, will be for the other consciousness. So that's why you call the watu here. So 5 and 1, you got 6. So basically that's how you get all the numbers. You just need to remember the function of the Rupa. 5, 1, 6. So watu means where the mind arises. Now, this is a notes, short notes. So look for more information at the, oh, this one didn't give the Now we handbook of Abhidhamma give more information. All right. Watu, watu. Where? So pasada means watu. Watu lupa bases. Okay, so you got eye sensitivity. So they are called watu lupa. Then the other 22 are awatu lupa. Yes, who want to ask a question? All right. So base or sit on mind. So basically, when you see the Pali word, you just have to give the corresponding translation. So internal or very, we call it beneficial.
Hello, Siaji.
Yes, Ashin Chanda. Yes, Bande. Yes.
Is the what is the difference between the Watu and Hadia Watu? Is the same or?
This one is general terms. Hadia Watu is only Hadia Watu, heart base. This Watu refer to anything that sit on mind. Okay. For example, okay, yeah. For example, your eye consciousness arises dependent on the eye base. Okay. Eye base is also called Watu here. So it will be Chakuk Watu. Okay. Or actually the best is Chakayatana, or what's the word? Okay. You can use the Chakayatana if you want to use the word. Okay. Or Datu also can. So, but here we are using the third as Watu. All right.
Okay.
So this Watu is referred to seed or base on mind where it arises. Okay. That's all. So that's why you got 6. The number here is how many?
6.
You can write the number 6. Yeah. Hadia Watu is 5. Okay. All right. So you got 5 and 6. And now next one, Dwara. Dwara means door. This is not the door in our house, or it's just the door means what's the meaning of door? Now you have to think about that. The purpose of door. Why we call it door? Means for something. Okay. So basically what you think door, it means for things to come in and come out. Okay. Come in and go out. Even like for human to come in and out. So if you have something that for object to come in, then what it is? It will be the pasada. Because the eye base, ear base, nose base, tongue base, body base, they will accept the object coming in. So that's why they are called dwara. And also the vinyati, the 2 vinyati is also called dwara, because it's the how your action, bodily, verbally action to come out. So object to come in is pasada, and bodily vocal is actually, I would think in a way is coming out. All right, dwara. So ajatika, watu, dwara. So all these are just definition. But if you can contemplate how the things are coming in, going out, so it's called dwara. All right. Indriya. And indriya we can translate as a controlling faculty. It's something in control. The methods that manage the function constant is called indriya. Or the opposite one will be anindriya. So there are 8. Pasada, Bhava, Jivita. Others are 20. Okay. The book actually give a lot of explanation. Just for example, your eye base, which is called the pasada here, 1 pasada, it control the action of seeing. Right? Ear base control the action of, maybe control the function better, of hearing. So that's why the pasada is called indriya. And then the bhava control the, so you like iti bhava, control the femininity. Feminine, and okay. All right. So if you still not understand, look at this one. All right. Dwara and indriya. Okay. 8 of them. sensitive organ, Indriya. What's the meaning of Indriya? Having the authority, because they exert the control power in their respective sphere. So it's very important. They must have the power on their respective place.
Excuse me, Saiji.
Yes.
Just now the book is which volume?
Volume 2.
Volume 2, thank you.
Yeah, okay. So page number 316, volume
Yes.
2. Okay. So the explanation here, Indriya means for controlling power on their respective sphere, means in their domain. For example, eye base controlling the seeing and so on. You know, for example, here. So eyes have the controlling power of seeing. If eyes are weak, seeing consciousness is weak. Eyes are not good, seeing consciousness are not good. Okay. Same also. So you got 5 pasada controlling. Then bhava, they control the masculinity and masculine and feminine. For example, a man, the way he walk, his talk, speech is different. Then life faculty, it control. Okay. It control the coexistence of matter. Okay. So later you all actually should write by yourself, not just learn from my notes. Okay. Because I try to keep it simple, but if you are going to put more things, yeah. Right. So you got eye base, pasada, 2 bhava, and then life faculty. So 5 plus 2 and 1. All right, so you get all the explanation here. Actually, all these are not so important. It's just a category here. Okay, so all these 51 and 50 sub moment. This one, if you never learn top moment, you will not be able to understand this one. Life faculty, for those who miss the last week class, it maintains others. It maintains the material properties and it maintains itself. That's important. Life faculty, it maintains itself and maintains others. It's like, explain the simile is the pilot control the ship. This one is not good. It's not a good simile. So yeah, just ignore it. So it's maintain others and maintain itself. So you got Dwara and then this Indriya. So Indriya is 8. Do are 2. Now, one thing about Abhidhamma, first you try to understand all this Pali. First you go through by Pali. Then you try to understand the meaning of Indriya means controlling power. Means that pasada control the seeing, eye base, and so on. Bhava control the feminine, and then so on. And then the jivita control the coexistence. So you got the boom bhava. Okay. So it's same control the masculinity.
Sorry, Dwara is 7, right?
Yeah, Dwara is 7. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So after that, that's why when you learn this one, the first thing you learn in Abhidhamma before go through all this category is you really have to memorize the 28. Okay. So try to memorize the charts here. After you memorize the charts, there's a first step. Second step is go for the definition. All right, like all this definition. All this definition, after you understand the definition, then go for another charts. This chart will help you if you want to memorize the different category. Not to say is for example, whatever, but it's Nibbana is what, Ajatika is what, Watu is what. So numbers 5 and 6. Dwala is what? 5 and 2 and 7. Indriya will be 5 and 2, Bhava and Jivita 8. Right? Okay. Okay. So far, I think you understand now why we say Abhidhamma is full of numbers. Okay, should I continue? Or you all want a rest from the numbers? Okay. Okay, so I will continue with this one. Olalika, Santike, Patika. Aurelica grows by serving as a seat of mind and mental object. So Aurelica is something grows here. 12, 5 pasada and 7 gochala. The others are 16. So if you got 12, 28 minus 12, you got the rest will be 16 are called sukuma, subtle. Right? Now, Aurelica is the meaning of growth is not clear. So let's look for the Bhikkhu Bodhi book. So in this way, you learn. Now, Bhikkhu Bodhi book is actually not easy to read. What's the meaning of growth? This is the one I think he's trying to say. Restrict in the application to the material phenomena that are instrumental in the genesis of the sense consciousness. So actually it's trying to say that it caused it's actually kind of like helping or creating. Genesis means appearing, initial arising, appearance of the sense consciousness means the eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, and mind. All right. It's nothing to do with the size or the nearness. So the growth proximate, and you don't need to think that it's something to do with the size. The object is close or the object is near. But it's talking about how they help the sense consciousness to arise. So it's only 12 here. Now, when you look at this book, you also don't understand. So look at for another book. So I'm trying to show you all the different books that you all can go through, all right? This book, Lecture Notes Handbook of Abhidhamma, is actually easier to read. Aurelica, Sukuma, Santike, Dure, Sampatika, Apatika. So only 5 sensitive organ and 7 sense object. Aurelica is gross. Proximate is Sandike, is near. Gross, Aurelica, Sandike is near. Sampatika, impingement. So the rest are opposite. Opposite of Aurelica is Sukama. Opposite near Sandike is Dure. Opposite of Sapatika is with. Patika is like impact or impingement. Apatika with non-impingement. So the 5 sense organ and object are said to be gross. Gross here does not mean rough or big. Gross here means this very easy. Simply easy to see, easy to perceive, and not difficult to perceive. So that's the meaning of gross. When you see something, you know there's an eye sensitivity and you know the visible object. They are not difficult to see. They are easy to see, easy to perceive. That's why they call gross, not because in terms of the size. So the gross means easy to see, easy to perceive, all right? So the gross, actually this one, Aurelica gross, Santike near, Sampatika. These 3 are same, okay? Even though they are explained with different Pali words, they are same. They are all pasada and gochala, so 12. Because gross means easy to see. So something easy to see means consider something sandike near and somebody with impeachment. So in terms of ultimate reality, if you see the numbers, so Aurelica, Santike, Sampatika, gross near impeachment. So it's made easy to, the terms is easy to perceive. Right, our sense object, sense organ is easy for us to perceive by us because eye, nose, tongue, all right, body. Then the object also easy for us to perceive it. So the side sound and so on. So 5 and 7, you got 12. Okay, now you start to understand what is Abhidhamma. All the categories, all the terms, all the definition, and all the numbers. Okay, I will stop for a while so you all can have a rest. Okay, now we will do some discussion, then I'll continue. Okay, all right. So for those who are very new to Abhidhamma, anybody who never learned Abhidhamma, this is the first time? Anybody? Just show your hand or do some talking. Yes. Okay, Wong, Sister Wong. Now, are you happy that you start to know all the Abhidhamma charts already? Oh,
I find it challenging to learn, and I think it's good to learn.
yeah, it's good to learn. So now,
Yeah.
before that, you always hear people say Abhidhamma is very difficult. Abhidhamma has lots of charts. Abhidhamma have lots of numbers. Now, do you understand? Where's all the
I think I
numbers
know
go?
why, with all the numbers and the chart. I mean, they
Yeah.
present it in a clearer way in that.
Yeah. Okay. So, okay, now, Chong Pak Lan. Oh, can you show your video? I think I never see you before. Chong Pak Lan, yeah. Chong Pak Lan, can you unmute also? Yeah.
Yeah, I was totally lost when you talked
Totally.
about the categories, and I don't know what you're talking about with all the numbers.
Categories, you mean the charts just now?
Actually, I didn't have the chart, but I have
Oh,
your notes. Yeah,
did you
but
print
then
out? Yeah, did you print out? Yeah.
I have written them down, but I didn't have the chart with me. When did you put out the chart?
During the second class, I think. Second
Oh,
class, yeah.
okay, I
You
didn't
go
have-
to Google Classroom, go to Google Classroom and download the charts again. Or later I send the new one, but I think you all download is okay because the charts will grow more and more as I need to put something. So it will become 10, 20, 30 pages, even for the basic class. Okay. But it's okay. All these are numbers, but because this is a beginners, it's very unavoidable that there's always numbers because if you tell people you learn Abhidhamma and you don't show them you know some numbers, okay, no worry.
Can
Basically,
you tell me what
yeah,
are these categories? I
it's
don't
just the
understand.
categories. It's okay. For example, okay, now I give you a simile. Now, are you a school teacher? No, right?
No.
Okay. Now, okay, let's say in a school, there will be what? Grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, grade 4, right? And in classroom, there will be boys and girls, and there will be maybe one from different kampong or different time and so on, right? But all if you categorize, they are under student, right or not? But we need to do some classification for the teacher to know they are from which part, they are from which level, how many boys, how many girls. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So some are helpful for learning, some are not helpful for learning. But for example, dwara. Dwara means for the things to come in. And then I would say dwara is when the sense object come in. Okay, we see, we hear, so the object come in. So it's called dwara. And also there will be for me to express to you. So my bodily and verbal intimation, vinyati, need to come out. All right. So that's why you have to remember 28 rupas. Have you memorized in the first place?
Yeah.
Okay.
28 rupas, I know, but then when you come to these different categories, and
Right.
I'm so lost already.
Yes. That's why when we say you need to know the 28 rupas, when come to this category, you need to pop, come very fast in your mind. But if you can just print out. Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Sister Ong, I thought you learned Abhidhamma before.
Yes, thank you, Sayaji. It's just that, can I ask more general question?
Oh yeah, general, don't be so specific, highlight, because the student cannot follow later. Yeah, just general question, yes.
Okay, because we know that Abhidhamma is rather analytical, and we want to know that, for instance, if we were to talk about meditation, like for instance, we are doing Vipassana, when we have that arise, it arises and passes, And we want to know how to apply, like for instance, the lakana, as you mentioned just now.
Yeah.
Because it's very fast. Because when the anger arises, you have to catch, which is the initial, and then you need to know the 17 mind moments. And what about the javana?
No, that is for those who have very deep jhanic power. They be able to see how the rupa arise. Because the Buddha said at the blink of eyes, we have how many thousands and billions of consciousnesses arise. So even at blinks of eye, there are many rupas arise and pass away. Even I move my hand like this, there are billions of rupa pass away. So you have to get a very deep jhana power, and then to practice fourth level, and to practice again and again until like Sariputra, who can preach Abhidhamma, because he managed to see all this. But the question is it necessary for us to see? Because even like when you some of them read the sutta, you never see all these Abhidhamma things so much in detail in the Suttanda point. Okay.
Yeah.
So we learn Abhidhamma, but we just take what is useful for us. Like just now, the what pasada. Okay. Pasada is considered as a useful to us. And then like Gochala is also considered quite good for us because we can contemplate on them. All right. But if you're going to spend your time trying to see the 28 rupas in your life,
I think that, yeah, it will be quite time consuming for
right. Yes. But of course, if you have the good parami to get fourth jhana very easily, so why not? Yeah. But if somebody already spent 5 years in meditation center trying to get to even first jhana, it's really true. No, some of the people find it's very difficult even to get to first jhana in 5 years. So at the time, why don't they change to other method? Because there are 84,000 of Dhamma. We don't need to just stick to one method, you know. If the Buddha really want to teach one way, he will just preach only single Dhamma, right or no?
Agree. Yes.
Okay.
For meditators itself, even if you are able to see, if one is able to see kalapas, that is still a concept.
If they can see, it's a real one. But what's the purpose of seeing kalapa? The purpose is also try to see arising, passing away. That's the purpose. All right.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. All right. Next question. So people who want to ask question, or you, Cindy, you are the first one to first time learn Abhidhamma, right, Cindy? You can unmute and also show your video. Yeah. Let me get to know my student. If no, I was thinking I never see you all, you know.
Yeah, this is my first time learning the Abhidhamma.
Okay.
It's quite a complex thing to learn.
Complex. Yes. Okay.
We then try to learn. Yeah.
But it's okay. Don't worry about the number. The numbers actually to help you get the right facts. Like we say, okay, 12. What is 12? What is 5? What is 4? For especially for those who are taking go for Buddhist university, in my university, they have to learn the numbers by heart. Okay. For you all just need to learn as much as possible, because next time when you hear the Dhamma talk, you say, oh, okay, what is Rupa? What is Bhava? You know, what is Pasada? What is Gochala? At least your mind is not blank lah. Okay. I remember the first time I listened, because last time I started to learn Dhamma when I was in Singapore. You know, Singapore, most of the time, all the Dhamma talks are all English, so it's not a problem for me. So later, I moved back to JB, to Metta Lodge, and there are many Myanmar monks. You know, Myanmar monks, when they speak the Dhamma, because when in Myanmar, when they speak the Dhamma, they use the Pali, Burmese Pali. So when they give Dhamma talk, they use a lot of Dhamma with the Abhidhamma all in Pali. So I totally lost, you know, when they speak the Dhamma with some of the terms like Gochala, Pasada, Bhava, Aniccatta. So from there, I start to learn what is Anicca, Dukkha, Anatta. That's the first thing I need to learn. Then Atta and so on. Okay. But it's okay, no problem. First time learn is okay. You get some, you lost some. It's okay. All right. All right. So any question? No question. Then we just pass to the next student. All right. Okay. So we just have a short like this. Then I'll continue. Okay. All right. So let me share the screen.
Saji.
Yes. Yeah.
Sorry,
Teo? Yes. Later. I will explain later. It's not alive yet. Okay. Later will come. Okay. All right. Now. So the whole explanation on this page is trying to explain the charts later. All right. Now. So basically, you just need to know the 6, 7, 8 are same. It's talking about something that Auralica grows, Santike near, Sapatika impingement means that something that is easy to see, easy for the mind to see, to perceive, and so on. So that's why the number is 12, Pasada and Gochala. Actually, the category are not so important, but I still need to put it. It is because it's part of the text in the Abhidhamma.
Sayaji,
yes,
may I interrupt?
Yes.
Under this Ola, Rika, and Sukuma, you see the other matters 16 in number. That's 28 minus the 12. But this Kochara is considered as 4 in the 28 rupas. Huh? So this Gochara here is stated as 7.
Yeah, okay.
But in the 28 rupas, Gochara is listed as 4.
Yeah, 4 plus the Potaba. Potaba is considered as the 3.
But it's not included in the 28. So the other matters should it be 19?
Yeah. Okay, you got 5 here and you got the 7 here, all right? So 5 plus 7, you got 12. So whatever is not this 12 is considered as a 16. What is not 12? Yeah.
But this 16 is derived from 28 minus 12.
Yes.
But then the Gochara is only 4 in the 28.
Gochara is 7.
But in the 28 is taken as 4, right? Under the 28 Gochara, the Potaba is not included in the 28.
Yeah. Potaba is not included.
So meaning the other matters now should be 19.
We got 19.
In your notes.
Wait. So you got 12. 5 plus 7, you got 12. Those 12 means Pasada and Gochara. So anything not in this 12 is considered the other one. 16. That's all.
But I thought it should be 19, is it?
How you get 19? How you get 19?
To arrive at 16 is 28 minus 12.
Yeah, right.
Yeah? But this Gochara is taken as 4 in
no,
the 28.
Yeah, it's taken as 7 here. 7 here, not 4.
Yeah,
7.
in here is 7. But
yes.
when you take the 28, it's 4 under Gochara, not 7.
Okay. Maybe we discuss later. So let me finish it. Later I open video because now I cannot see your point. Okay. All right. Okay, later I talk to you. Right, because I don't see your point. Okay. Now.
Okay. Sorry.
Okay, no problem. Okay. So now another term is upadina. All right. So that is considered the result of karma accompanied by craving and wrong view are called upadina. So the other one are called anupadina. Okay. Now this term is actually also various translation. One is called clung to. Okay. So there's but in Pali normally we just use the word upadina because there are various translations for this one. Start the January. Yeah, wait for a while. My computer is a little bit. Okay, I think I need to restart my computer. Okay. Okay, so let's go back. Okay, now you all can see the screen, right? Okay. Okay, now Upadina means it just result comma. So what is result comma must be same. Actually, it's quite same with the other one. Okay, the dry trans is clung to. So 18 pasada bawa hadaya jivita avini boga. Okay, later we explain about this avini boga and akasa. So other methods are 10 anupadina. So this one actually not so useful in terms of meditation because it's just a categorize here. Okay, so if you look at the charts, you notice that now when I study this one during my diploma time, I also noticed that this is actually quite confusing because compared to others are just quite straightforward. Upadina in this Nibbana Lupa is a little bit confusing because they all have 18. All right, if you notice that the numbers are 18, but the way they categorize is different. So this is Bhuta is 4, Pasada is 5, and this is only take as 3 here. Bawa is 2, Hadya is 1, Jivita is 1, Alha I take 1, and this one. Okay, and 18. If you cannot follow, doesn't matter, it's just the numbers here. Okay, so it's not so important for meditation yet. So you just leave it, it's not so important. Okay, this one is more important. Sani dasana, from the word saha and ni dasana. Dasana means from the Pali dasati, to see. So something that's seen by the eyes. Sani dasana is only that visible object matter. It's only one. So this is very easy. You only get number 1. Oh, sorry. The other one is 27. All right, Sani dasana and Ani dasana. Okay, this one you can contemplate easy because you only get one thing that really can be seen by eye. It's only one Rupa only. And then something that Gochala Gahika. Gochala is object, all right? From the Pali word, Gochala is object. From the root is Gah, take, okay? Something that take the object. So it's only 5 pasada, our sensitivity, because they can take the object. Now, further classification. So even the eye and ear, right? So when they take the object, but the object never touch them, so they are considered asampata. So the other one is sampata, right? Because when we see the eye, what come to our eye, okay? So it's the visible object, we call it the reflection, all right? The reflection of visible object comes to the eye. So in a way, they are the not touch, okay? This means that the visible object does not really touch the eye. It's only the reflection here. Even some that say the sound is from far. What really come here is only the vibration. So that's why they call it not touch. Okay. Look at the bhikkhu body one. According to Abhidhamma, eye and ear are referring that do not touch. This is actually very good for Vipassana point. Why the eye and ear consider do not touch, do not reach the object? Then the other 3 organs are considered as touching the object. Okay. So, but these 5 organs are considered as a Gochala Gahika because they serve the basis for the consciousness that arises with the support. So, this one. Now think about yourself. They say the sense organ, the 3 others will touch the object. What is the 3 others? So you got the eye, ear, nose, tongue, and body. So the smell must touch the nose. The taste must on the top of the tongue. And then the tangibility must touch the object directly. Okay. But for visual object, it's only the reflection from far reflect to the eye. And even the sound like boom over there, what comes to here is considered as vibration only. That's why according to Abhidhamma, eye and ear considered as not touching. The other 3 are considered as touching. So this is how they interpret. But actually it's quite interesting if you consider yourself. This is can say very good Abhidhamma Vipassana point also. All right. So we can look at for another book. All right, this one is already. Eye and ear are not reaching the object, so they call it asampata. Nose, tongue, and body are called sampata. Sampati means reaching out. This means coming to you. Eye and ear, now, even you think in Vipassana point, at first you maybe don't understand. Eye and ear takes the object that does not reach them. This means that they take the object before it reaches them. Eye and ear do not go out and take the object. All right. This one way we can, for example, sound waves come and hit our ear. According to Abhidhamma, we take the sound before it hits the ear. It may be close to the ear, but it's not reach the ear. So eye and ear is considered sampata. So this means taking the object, not reaching them. There's one way of explanation. But the nose, tongue, and body are called those taking the object that have reached them. That's understood. So the smell, as long as it does not come contact with the nose, it does not produce an odor for you. So touch and taste are the same. So they are called sampata, sampata gahika. And now they will say different opinion between the teacher before the commentary. All right. So this book actually, I really recommend you all try to read when you are free, because it will give lots of Abhidhamma and Vipassana point.
Saji?
Yes, Brother Tang, yes?
Yeah, Saji, sorry to interrupt. What about the, okay, eye and ear are not reaching the object. But what about the ear? Inside the ear canal,
yeah,
wax. Wax are not the object? Are wax the object or not?
No, wax is not the object. Yeah, wax is just something produced by the Rupa.
Oh.
We are talking about the vibration, you know. So the explanation given here is from the handbook of Abhidhamma, is taking the object, not reach them, all right? Yeah, so you can just put like 2 opinions, one from the comprehensive manual of Abhidhamma, another handbook of Abhidhamma, and different people, they try to interpret the meaning of why we call it this Gochala Gahika, means taking the object. So the first A is sampata, okay, reaching, reach. Then the other one, the different opinion B will be sampata, not reach. Oh, sorry. The first one should be sampata. The second one will be sampata.
What is the meaning of kahika?
Kahika take.
Oh.
Okay. So not reach. Okay. Right. Kahika means take. So the receive or take, the method that receive object is called Gochala Gahika. So 5 pasada. 5 pasada means your eye, ear, nose, tongue, body. So the eye and ear receive the object that does not touch them.
Oh.
So they are considered as sampata. The other 3 receive the object that touch them, they consider as sampata. So you got asampata and sampata, different category. So you all can contemplate yourself and read and think about yourself. What is it? The eye, this one refer to only the eye base and then the ear base, all right? And this one refer to tongue, nose, tongue, and body. I think for nose and tongue and body is very obvious because the object must really touch the smell must touch the nose. The tongue must have the taste must be on the tongue. The body something must touch our body. All right. So think about that. When you, among these pasada, if you see a horrible sight, it's very easy. You can shut your eyes, then you don't see the horrible sight. Okay, why? Because it's asampata. The object is not reached, not yet. But if something inside the nose is already reached, so how are you going to shut the smell unless you close the nose? And then the taste is in the tongue. It already touched it. And then the body, like the heat, the fire burning the body, is very obvious. The sense is very strong because it's sampata. But the sound is vibration. Or maybe you can say according to handbook Abhidhamma, is taking the object, not reach them. So the sound, the vibration, because you can think it's something like bomb. The bomb is the original sound, but the sound actually, bomb is far away. Instead of just what actually reach our ear is the vibration. And according to handbook, it reached the, what is it? Just now I said, it may be close to the ear, but it has not reached the ear. Okay, so you can see how they try to explain things in different way. Yeah. And to know this phase, I think we need to really study how the ear base is functioning. Okay, so anyway, I just finished it. All these are category, not so important, but actually it's actually interesting for you to know. So we had the 12. Yeah, okay. I try to finish this line. Now this is more important if you want to know about, we call it the group of things. So inseparable. We need boga, inseparable. From the word separable will be we need boga. If you put the A will be inseparable, we need boga. So from the word we need wood and then the end dot butch, okay? So separate. So we got 8 in all the things like trees and so on. Minimally, there will be one group because when we say inseparable, it's a material group. One material group will be minimally got this 8. So you have 4 Mahabhuta with the color, odor, taste, and nutritive essence, so 8. But if you are in human beings, we need to have 9, including the jivita, life faculty. So if this is 8, the other one will be 20. All right. So what is this 8? Mahabhuta, color, odor, taste, and nutritive essence, 8. So where can we find this? Avinamoga, it will be 4 Mahabhuta because it's a basic one. And it will be only 3 here. You call it the color. Color is under the visual object, smell, and taste. So Rupa, Sada, Ganda. Sorry. Yeah, Rupa, Ganda, Rasa only. Okay. Rupa, Ganda, Rasa. And then with the Jivita. So 4 plus 3 and 1. So you got 8. So this one I put here already. We are separable. This means that in one material group, we have 8 of them. So 4 Mahabhuta with Varna, Gandha, Rasa, Oja. So is same. I have no space. I think, yeah, I better look. So Varna is considered as Rupa here. Like this, Rupa here. Gandha will be the smell. Yeah, smell. Rasa will be the taste. And Oja will be the Ahara. Oja is same with the terms Ahara. So you have Oja means Ahara. This why you take Ahara here. And you got the Rupa is Varna, Gandha. So visible object, smell, and taste. So how do I remember? Mahabhuta 4, Varna, Gandha, Rasa, Oja. Varna, Gandha, Rasa, Oja. Just remember like this, so you got 8. So the rest are just need to understand if you need. But basically, if you can remember the meaning, this chart is easy. But if you cannot remember the meaning, so it needs some time to memorize all these numbers. 18, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, 4. Okay. All right, I think today next week we will continue some more, a little bit more, yeah. Okay. So today, actually, our aim is try to finish these charts, that's all. And this really have to memorize. I memorized this during 15 years ago, during my diploma time. It's compulsory for those who study in Buddhist University. All right, so final question. What you do is you go back, print out, read again, and read together with the other books. Yes, Subang, yes.
Saji, regarding the Olarika, I'm just referring to another table that I have, the 7 that you put down. Just now this table.
Oh, yeah, okay.
The 7. Actually, the tangibility, 3 of it is the belongs to the Mahabhuta. So,
oh, yeah.
If you put the 3 there and the 4 down, it still adds to the number 12. And then you will answer the...
Yeah. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, just now she's trying to, okay. So, yeah, you can put the Potaba here, okay.
No, Potaba, you don't put, because Potaba we didn't count earlier.
Yeah, okay.
It's, because...
Yeah, Potaba is actually 3. I put here because some of you like to see why you get this 3, okay?
The 3
yeah,
is,
it's already in Mahabhuta. By Mahabhuta, we are not putting the number here. So everything is putting the 7, okay? Because this category is talking about 5 and 7. It's talking about those who are Pasada and Gochala, that is easy for us to perceive.
All
right? Yes. Okay. So all these are just different category or how we see things. For example, maybe in a maybe one of the Dhamma talk, the Buddha say ajatika, something internal important to us, then you must remember it's 5. Then when we say watu is a 6. When maybe one of the things the Dhamma talk is talking about dwara, things that for things to come in, going out, then it will be 7. And Indriya, which one has the control faculty? So it's only the 8. And something that easy for us to see, easy to perceive, it will be Olalika, Santike, Sapatika. That is the 12, right? And then this, what is the result of karma is 18. And seen by eyes is only Rupa. So which one can receive the object is only 5. Okay, and then Avinamboga is 8. That's all these things happen if you, according to circumstances. And not to say you, well, of course, if you can remember, it's good. So if you cannot remember, just print out and refer to the charts once in a while. So you have many, I already show you many Abhidhamma books and so on. I think that's enough even for basic student, you know. Okay, so Rupa, I will show only up to my notes, only half of it. Because I think the others are a little bit too detailed, talking about thought process. Because the second part of Rupa is much more to do with thought process. And And if you never learn thought process, you come to second part of Rupa, it will be very confusing. So I plan to stop Rupa halfway. Then I will go for Chitta and Cetasika. Because most of you, I think, heard about Chitta and Cetasika, are maybe more excited, want to learn how to memorize the 89 or 52 Cetasika. Okay. Any last questions?
Yes, Siale.
Oh, yes. You can call me Saji. Yeah.
Siaji.
Yes.
How can I put the Pali words on my assignments? I have installed the apps actually in my laptop.
Yes.
But how to put the words, Pali words actually? I don't know how.
You can open the Microsoft Words and then you just type on it, you know.
Oh.
Are you using the Google Classroom? Yeah, using the Google Classroom to type. You can just type with open the apps and open the computer or Microsoft Words. Any of them should be able to work because I tried before. It's okay for me. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right. You try. Yeah. I think some of you try. Many people has tried. It's not yeah. Guat Ngo, you want to say something?
Yeah, just regarding the senses, which regarding the touch and you say of course the body we need to touch and the tongue we need to taste.
Yes.
What about the nose? No need what? The smell, it just come from far away. We can smell it.
But it must go inside the nose. It must touch the nose. The smell must flow inside and touch the sensitivity there. You know?
Yeah, just like the ear. You have to, the sound
Yeah,
have to
right.
touch
Yes.
right?
That's why I say all these are different opinion, you know, because according to this Sayadaw, some they say taking the object before reach them, according to handbook or Abhidhamma. But to me, I would say the sound is a vibration. Yeah. The actual sound will be very far. Like what come is actually the vibration from the sound. So we have the sampata and asampata. So we have to think about it, why they say in this way. So if the Sayadaw say like this, taking the object before which has not reached them. So we have to think about why is it, you know, we have to contemplate it. Okay.
Oh, because even the smell far away, you can get it. What?
Yeah, but the smell must go inside the nose, definitely. So that's why when you have
sound must
fever,
go inside our ear.
yeah,
If
right.
the
That's why I
sound
was
go
thinking
direct-
about this one. But I was thinking that my interpretation will be the actual sound is very far from us. It's not near at all. You know?
Even the smell also very far away. Even the
but
cooking from
the smell
neighbor.
must carry. The difference is between the sound and the smell. The smell must be carried by the wind.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So that's why sometimes we might not agree with the facts here. So if we can find a better idea, why is it called asampata? You know, like now they call it asampata is for the eye base and ear base, right? So we have to think about maybe this explanation is not good enough. So we have to think for a better explanation. All right.
Okay, thank you.
Maybe try to think for me also. Okay.
Okay, thanks.
I think for the smell, I think for the smell, one idea, for example, if let's say sometimes when we smell something which is very nice smell, if the thing, because the chemical needs to be contacted with the nose, then you will be able to smell. The evidence would be after you smell something which is very strong smell, if let's say the particles still stick inside your nose, you can still smell the thing, even though the source is not there. Shows that there is a contact. But if sound, you wouldn't be able to do that. Once the source of the sound is being removed, you wouldn't be able to hear the sound anymore. Shows that there is no direct contact inside there. It wouldn't be able to stick inside there. That is one of the way I look at it.
Okay, good. Yeah, she say that the smell lasts long. You're talking is last long in the nose, right?
Shows that it stick inside, even the source
stick
is not
inside,
there.
last long. Okay,
shows that there is a contact inside. If let's say sound is different, you remove the source, it will stick inside. Okay, one of the ways.
Good. Okay, one of the ways. It's good. So when you learn we learn this we call it the facts from the Abhidhamma, so we can think about that how to give it better explanation. Because even like Abhidhamma book, you notice that they say this teacher say like this, that commentators like this. There are always some little like different opinion. Even for example, this book this one, the Lady Shadow, he also write another book